Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I think George could make a heated toilet seat.
I'd call that a utilized flake.
How did he ever get to be this old?
That's the biggest one so far.
It is New Year's Day 2023, and I couldn't start this week's video without first jumping in real time to wish you all a Happy New Year. Traveling with you guys throughout the last 4.5+ years has really made our travels so much more enjoyable, so thank you. We spent a wonderful week with our small family, and they have just taken off, heading back to Tahoe. Kind of a break in the storms that are coming through, and hopefully they'll get back safely. But we did send them off with our 100 amp hour battery because they have a lot of blackouts in their area, and they had one just the last storm that lasted for 27 hours. They have a wood-fired fireplace, which is their only source of heat when the power goes out. But it has a fan on it that blows the heat out, and so if they don't have any power, then that thing does not do a very good job of keeping their home at least above freezing. So that should get them off to a good start if they have one that lasts for more than a day. If you missed last week's community post, then let me share again that George at Humble Road found us a new van on a dealer's lot in North Carolina. And it had almost everything that we had tried to order back in November of 2021. I guess the biggest thing, which is rather trivial, is that it's white and not gray. But that's okay, we'll just kind of blend in with the crowd. By the time this video is posted, it's probably already been delivered to his shop. And I don't know when he'll be able to start working on it, but you'll know as soon as he lets you know. So if you want to watch that van build, you'll have to go over to his channel. I'll put a link in the description box. Hopefully everybody on this channel knows where the description box is, although I think maybe they should call it the more box. So you can go there and watch it, and then I will keep you posted when we have an update on the van build. That brings me to this week's video, which is the first in our fall travels. And I'm sorry I'm not caught up to 2023, but that's just the way it goes. This week we are off on this yearly rendezvous we have with our son, where we meet with him and his 2 sons in Mammoth Lakes, California. Our neighbors have a condo there, and they allow us to stay in their place for the weekend so that we can go out and explore the fall color. And we just have such a great time hiking and checking out the color. This week I think we timed it perfectly. We hit peak color and peak weather. The weather was gorgeous. It kind of got a little rough as we went on, and John and I spent the next couple of weeks bopping around in various places trying to avoid freezing temperature. So let's get going.
That's the biggest one so far.
Look at that. Yeah.
One of the first places we're going to check out for color is Convict Lake. John is waiting very patiently for me because I've taken forever.
She's like a no-armed woman. She's gonna carry too many things. Sure you don't have a papoose in there somewhere?
Let's go. lot of these trees are cottonwood, not aspen, but aspen are part of the cottonwood family. The cottonwoods have that really rough textured bark. Okay, that was pretty good, but I know we can do better. We're gonna go camp at Crowley again because it's really inexpensive, and of course we like the cell service. So John's taking the windshield cover off. We're gonna go and relax because we got up at 4 a.m. It's been a long day already. Campground closes Halloween. If you want one that's open year round, you have to go to Goodale. And it's $8 or $4 with your senior annual, no, not annual, interagency, whatever it's called. And for some reason, they put the pay station about a half a mile away from the campsites, but quarter mile. It's good to get some exercise though. There's our rig, we're out there. Oh boy. Okay, bud. It was a cold night, 35 degrees under the van. It's 46 inside. It was a blanket night and a long underwear night and a vest. But it's nice to be out here in the Owens Valley again. My happy place. Okay, turn that heater on, John.
Whoa.
Was that the toilet seat? They're here. He's looking at me like, Mom, why are you videoing this?
Jen said this is how the Kardashians feel because their always lives are being filmed.
Not quite. Hi, Ronan.
It's not burritos. They're...
I get a hug from my big, huge grandson. My little teeny tiny grandson.
Wow.
He's getting bigger. Oh my God, I love you. You have grown.
How did he ever get to be this old?
Okay,
Oh wait, I'm
I
even
got a hug
older.
from this one.
I'm going to bed.
Tired.
Okay, look at me, Finn. Wearing my hat and glasses. Do you look like me?
Halfway. Let me see.
Let me see.
Knock knock.
Who's Val?
Interrupting cow. Interrupting cow who?
Put your hand down, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow who? You didn't interrupt?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. Today we're hiking up McGee Creek, which has got glorious color. And the not as many people. The farther you go up, the fewer people you'll run into. John Muir Wilderness. Oh, he's good. Bye, condo. Here we go. Somewhere we're back there. Got a new co-pilot. Say hi, Finn.
Hello.
What's up, guys? I thought you might like to do some stuff in here. This is really pretty. But there's also great stuff up there. There's a lake up there. Have you ever been there? Called Parker Lake. Let's follow that creek. So Finn, remember that tree right there so we can find our tracks back. There's nothing like bushwhacking with shorts on. See if we can find your dad. What a view. You got the Mono craters over here on the right. Mono Lake. Mono John. So cool because the aspen are right between these two glacial moraines. You can see the parking lot is full. That's why we stopped short, and I'm glad we did. Okay, kid. This is peak color. Son said he just found an arc site. I'm gonna go take a look. He says it's not exciting, but he's gonna show us the human occupation here.
See all these?
Oh, obsidian chips?
See if these are all work chips?
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So
Looks like some chert there too. Mm-hmm. So no surprise, they were all over the place.
So what'd you call that?
I'd call that a utilized flake. Maybe like a small tool.
Yeah, you can see the
Sharpened on both sides.
Oh yeah, you're right. So they might have used something like this for taking meat off of bone or something like that in areas that are...
Small children. Fin.
Stop it. More color on this side of the moraine. Wow. Oh, need to get over there. Here's another bigger piece that's been worked. You can see the marks where they've been napping the obsidian. Okay, leave it here. Okay, so Mr. Ranger, Mr. Ranger, tell us something.
That is a mountain.
That is a mountain, and that is snow from the last storm.
Sage.
Thanks a lot, kid. So, Mr. Ranger, can we camp down there where we parked?
I think so. I don't think there's any restrictions on the Inyo for that.
So how would people know if there are restrictions?
They have to post it.
Turn around and tell them.
Your subscribers. Hello, subscribers.
Tell them something they would like to know
You need to post it.
Post it where?
You have to post restrictions like camping.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
But you also have areas that are restricted on the maps because like in Mammoth.
Still needs to be posted on the ground.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
The order needs to be available in the ranger station, but then the summary of the order needs to be posted out in the field.
Oh, okay.
Right? There's some orders that people are expected to know, like no littering.
Okay.
But orders like camping have to be more specific and spelled out for people.
Oh, thanks. They don't have to sign every single spot, just the entrance to the area.
Where would a reasonable person who's coming in on that road see that sign of that restriction in place?
Okay.
So it doesn't need to be in every spot, but they would need to articulate, for example, if you got a violation notice, that it was posted in these locations.
Okay.
Sometimes you find the weirdest things out here. It's like somebody lost a titleist.
Wow.
It was not a good shot.
I'm really glad that I took note of this little tree here because that's where we need to cross. I hear branches breaking. You can't be mad at me for this one. This was our son's doing. Boys say they're hungry. I think we're gonna have some grilled cheese in the van. Okay, see you guys at Christmas. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Man, campgrounds are full around here, but we found a great spot at Glass Creek Campground. I think it's free. John's gone over to check to make sure. We stayed here one time before. It's real close to the obsidian domes. And so we'll spend the night, and who knows where we're going to go from here. Haven't figured that out yet. This is a pretty typical night for us. We found a campsite in the Inyo, and John is back there chillaxing, as he calls it. I got some soup on the oven, on the stove. Gonna throw in some spinach, and I'm editing. And we have really nothing to do this week. We like to be gone in the fall for Halloween. We like to not be home on Halloween because it just, you know, you've got your van on the driveway and you got all these kids out. You just don't know what they're gonna do. So we like to head out for Halloween. So we don't have any plans, except I know I have tons of videos to edit. So we'll work on that and do some hikes and see some more fall color. And the color around June Lake was spectacular. We couldn't get a spot at Silver Lake. I think it was a large group because every site said it was booked from the 16th to the 18th. But we're going to go back on the 18th and get a site, and then we'll be able to spend some time in that area because there's the color. It was really just amazing. Let's see what John's doing in there. Yep, that's what we do at night. No fires for us. That was our coldest night so far. It's 32 degrees underneath the van. It is, what time is it? It is 7:22 and the sun is just starting to come up.
We could stream video.
Yeah, we're streaming. We're getting caught up on all those YouTube videos we've missed over the summer. They're all good. They inspire me. And for anybody interested, our batteries are at 75% charge.
Do you think George could make a heated toilet seat?
Warming up my pants over the heater. That helps.
We had one more night before we could try getting a spot at Silver Lake, so we decided to take a break from the cold and head down an elevation to Bishop. There, we could buy cheaper fuel, buy groceries, and as luck would have it, run into viewers from Iowa at the laundromat. We ended up spending most of the day with Sue and Rocky, but somehow I managed to either lose the footage I thought I had taken, or maybe my finger never hit the record button. Either way, we had a wonderful time, and we'll see them the next time we travel through Iowa.
What a glorious morning in the Sierras. Yesterday's cold temperatures were 32 and this morning it is 55. What a difference. But of course we're about 1,000 feet lower in elevation. But still, huge difference.
Next week, we'll continue our leaf peeping before we escape the cold blast that's coming.